Want me facing straight on. So we're doing cross block here. Could be angle 1, angle number 2, but angle number 1's coming in. So basically, I've got my little, papite in place where I come up to meet it. Notice I drop a little bit because I'm playing bait and switch. He's aiming for a target here. I'm giving him the impact here. So kind of playing a little bit. Is
this inside or umbrella?
Well, this could be a cross block or umbrella. They both open the same way.
Okay, so it's the same entry for both.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, well, with cross block, right, I wouldn't necessarily be dropping like that. You're right. But again, if I'm clearing my head, so I'm here, and notice my knees are bent, okay? I always like to say elbows and knees should be spring-loaded so they can absorb and issue power.
Got it.
So I'm here, and then I'm going to pivot to the side, boom, and I'm going to spill it. So this should be, if the weapon slides off, pointed, Angel would say 6 inches in front of my rear foot. Essentially, we're talking parallel to the front of my body. Now, when I come in for my strike here, I like to do, and I've watched Angel do this on video, where he basically, you see that shoulder go down, so I'm lifting the rear heel.
Okay, before you go into that, give me just 1 second. This is where I think I'm losing. So you're almost in a horse stance.
Yeah, I am. It's like a shallow horse stance, okay? It's fairly narrow. Okay, so now I'm shifting my weight this way, so I'm dropping a little on my lead knee. I'm raising the hip on the back, so the shoulder comes down, and here I have a lever into my strike, and that allows me, when I hit, that my hand is already beginning to travel back towards the hip. Okay, as opposed to just reaching out and hitting, which is out and back. This is like one fluid motion here. But I want to make sure I get the hit, because if you just do to the hip and you didn't hit anything, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, right? So here it is. So it's like, I'm like, bam, there's the hit. Notice that shift of the weight, that little drop. And now I rotate back to face my opponent as I draw this back in, knuckles up, that would be blade up, into the hollow of the hip. The other thing the rotation does, notice, is it projects this shoulder forward, so as I'm checking the person's arm, that's actually opening him up even further.
Got it.
Okay, now I'm in, this rear leg is forward facing, so I have a kick if I want it there, but now I'm coming with the uppercut under the arm, and then I'm going to give it, if I'm still checking, it would be on the person's arm, because I like disrupting balance. Flick spin, there's the hit. Abanico, because you want to cover. As you turn, and if the guy's still in range, you check. If he's not in range, you don't do that, and you're into your lock and block.
Got it. Okay,
so there's that check, spin, hit. And guys who are really fast, like Sultan, he'll just hit, and he won't do that. I don't have that kind of speed. So I'm here, so I'm going to use the check. I like to keep the contact so that I have that proprioceptive sense of my opponent's movement through my own sense of balance and touch. So there's the spin hit. Now that is what is making the touch. And as I come back to the Abanico, this could be a hit to the hand. It could be a hit to the head. It could be a hit to a kick, an incoming kick. It could be a slash coming up, a couple of head shots. Angel had that kind of motion off it. So those are some follow-ups that can come, from that, from going to the lock position.
Okay, thank you.